Hey, hi. Sorry for not this side. Yeah, can you hear me well? Give me a one if you can hear me. All right, great. Can you provide an alternate option besides PayPal? I'm having difficulties with PayPal accepting my payments. One second, one second. So this session I'm doing from my home. Let me know if the video is coming out well. All right. Uh, yes, Barry, I'm here now. By the way, before we begin with the question, I want to say hello to all a lot of people: Alex, Alka, Amian, Anastasia, Antonio, Barry, Bill, Carlos, Charles, Danny, David, Desmond, Ranraj, Gabriel, Gally, Gaurav, George, Glenn, N, Jason, Jim, John. Hi everyone, and to all the names that are coming in the sequential order. Hello everyone. Till the end, till Victor. Yes. Stephanie, Les, Lynn. I can see everyone. Yes. Okay. Yes. So let's discuss about the some of the roadmaps that we have been discussing in the Facebook Live and some of the things that we have planned already. Somebody said about the PayPal link. So we are adding more features, more payment options. See again, PayPal and Stripe are the two most prominent ones, right? So we have integrated that already. Now, as per the requests that are coming in, for example, Payoneer is the one which is prominent, TransferWise is the one which is prominent. So obviously we are adding that. On top of it, we have already planned a few things. For example, uh, 2 days ago, somebody suggested about cart abandon option. So that is something that we are adding. So yes, a few good things are adding, right? We are adding over there. I missed the FB webinar. Barry, not sure which webinar are you referring to? FB, are you referring to the Facebook Live? Is it the Facebook Live that we did in the MarketPresso Facebook group? Okay, so Barry, we have already shared the link for that Facebook Live in the uh, via email. So please check the emails, okay? And 4-hour webinar in members area tutorials, yes. So the 4-hour webinar is already there in the members area. And over here, I have the link for the Facebook group. So anyone who has not yet joined the Facebook group, make sure that you are a part of the Facebook group, okay? Yes, this is the direct link for the video tutorials. That's correct. Good morning, Louis in Denver. It's evening over here. It's 8:30 p.m. Much better time for me today. But then I have another sales webinar at 6 a.m. Let's see how it goes around. Need info on CNAME setting or A record. Alka, so we thought about A record, but the problem with A record is, so I was just having a discussion with Karthik about this. So the problem with A record is that if we give you A record, that's a very simple solution for us, okay? But the problem is that in that case, you won't be able to use that domain for anything else. So if it is alka.com, for example, so alka.com would be whole soul, dedicated to the marketplace. Then you cannot use the subdomain or anything for anything else. So that is not the kind of solution we want to give to you. We want to make sure that we give you the C name so that you can use it for your as your main domain if you want, or you can use it as a subdomain. I mean, it should be totally your choice. So that is what we want to do. And the problem that we are facing is that so Karthik's team has already worked on a similar solution in Everlisten. So many Everlisten customers are here, right? So he has already done this thing in Everlisten. The problem that is coming over here is that for the development of MarketPresso, we took the uh, better approach in technology wise. So we added, in technical terms, we added another framework, something like that. But in doing so, another redirect has been added, and because of that, we are not able to figure out the final solution. But trust me, just today, the whole development team spent 4 hours just in doing that. So don't worry, we will come up with a solution for that. Okay. Did the last webinar get into the members area to watch again? Yes, it is inside the members area. CNAME with SSL and Cloudflare walkthrough. Okay, and how about what is the best way to promote the marketplaces online? Barry, so what I would like to do is I want to make sure, because you know what, we did the last training a couple of days ago, and since then a lot of new customers have joined. At the same time, a lot of new customers are joining, would be joining till the 9th of Feb. So this is the reason that I don't want to, quickly start with all the traffic and promotional trainings and all that, because a lot of new members will be overwhelmed with the information, and they have not even created their first marketplace. So I just want to ensure that each and everyone has at least created one marketplace, and then we move towards the trainings for traffic and all those things. Yes, we are also going to do a LinkedIn training. Will there be a replay? It is nearly 2 a.m. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, there will be a replay. What level Amazon cloud account do you guys have dedicated to MarketPresso? So Alex, Karthik is the ideal person to answer that, because what I know is that we are using the best version. But again, that is not the ideal answer, because again, I am the marketing guy, he is the tech guy, so he will be able to answer this question, because he will give you the exact thing, because I can guess that you are somebody from the technical background, right? Hi Saurabh, I am all in with the OTOs products. What to focus on to start with? Uh, Create your first marketplace first. That is the first thing. That is the basic. That is the essence. Start having baby steps. Create your first marketplace first. Become hands-on with the entire tool, and do the maximum level of optimizations that you can, right, with the marketplace, good looking image and all that. Make sure your first look, your first impression is the one that gets, on top of the mind of your customers, and see, they look at you as somebody as authority. For example, can you see my screen? What is an appropriate kind of names for these marketplaces? Any name is appropriate. I mean, if you think about it, Amazon.com is also a marketplace, right? And that's a name. So any name that comes to your mind. Now, this is what I was talking about. Okay, this is the link for my university, saurabhbhatnagaruniversity.com, and I can guess that if anybody looks at this, because of the image and all the proof that I have added, I am at least able to leave a good first impression, right? Give me a yes if you think so. Yes, right. So this is exactly what I'm saying, Shrikant. At least first create your first marketplace. Spend some time in creating a quality first impression, your first image and all the images, and then move on to the next step, because it is so much important to go step by step, and don't be, uh, impatient in terms of getting the results instantly, because that never happens, right? How do you set up the banner? For me, I have a few tools. I have access to Usign, that is the primary graphic designing tool that I use. But I have a designer in my company, so he made this design. At the same time, this is an image that is from one of the events that we clicked, and then he simply went to remove.bg. This is a cool website, and what it does, it removes the background from any image, and for no cost, right? So it does it for no cost. It removes the background, So then we picked up this background from one of the from Google and from Google, from Pixabay, from FreePix, not sure, and then added the text. And on top of it, just in case if you feel that designing is not your cup of tea, then simply give the order to somebody, right? If we are freelancers, and we want to work with freelancers, right? Work before you run, absolutely. Will there be an option in the future to have a marketplace that contains both services and products? Uh, or why would this not be smart? Actually, Jody, this is something that did not even come in our thoughts, to be really honest, because we thought that services is the only thing that is customers would be looking for. And then as additional, we also thought, okay, the customers are coming in, and why not give them the physical option as well? You would see that we have not even advertised the physical products or physical option anywhere in the sales page. That is something that we have given in the members area, but we have not even advertised it. So this was not on top of the mind. So now it has come up by somebody. So we might add it in the dashboard, looking at the priority of things. Okay. Is there a spec sheet? You have any knowledge sheet for all image sizes for the elements in MarketPresso? So, Alex, inside the dashboard, when you are given provided the option to upload an image, we have written down the dimensions of all the images. That this is what the dimension for this particular image should be. So we already have it over there. Yeah, over here you will see we have already given the dimension and the sizes and everything. What is the best tool to make the exact size of logo and favicon? You can do it with canva.com. You can do it with canva.com. Then you can do it with Usign. We already have the integration with Usign. If anybody does not have Usign, then what we will do is we will add a recommended pool of products after the launch. And over there, we will give you a discounted link for some of the recommended products. So that is where you can get it for a discounted price because of the connections. Can you give us a name of that, please? What name? What name, Gina? For pages, can or will we be able to add own HTML, CSS, JavaScript code? Mike, we already have that option. That is what I'm saying. That you need first thing that you need to do is play around and have a proper look at the everything that we have. Right? Do you see this retargeting code over here? We have the option of adding the code in the header, in the body, as well as in the body. So you already have that feature. Can use my name as marketing place, or is it best to use different name? I would go ahead with a branded kind of name. So the name with the so if there is a marketplace with your name, then you need to ensure that you are only marketing. You are extensively marketing about yourself. For example, let's say I mean that would be the extreme example, but for example, let's say Tony Robbins. So everything that he brands with his own name. So then Tony Robbins marketplace is something that makes sense. But in your case, if you have a different business and then over here you want to market with your name, at least I mean what I mean to say is have one common name, whether it is your name or one branded name. Sure, Mark. I guess Karthik is here. Alright, so Karthik is here.
Yeah, I've been here, but I joined using a different ID, so I was messaging you, so I was unable to talk.
Oh, is
No
it?
problem. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Uh, can I have the name of your graphic designer? Yeah, he's Nirit. I'm a freelancer. Simply the mechanics of changing the uh, defaulting banner. Mechanics, as in how do we change the banner? Uh, yes, Gaurav, we discussed about that. So we will take this into the option, right? I was trying in Canva, but it starts from 40 pixel. Okay, so Nand Kishore, what you can do is you can have the same size. So since for your favicon you need it at 16 by 16, right? So make sure that you create the same size, use the same ratio. So basically you can have it like 64 by 64 or 40 by 40. Even then that will work. Okay, the ratio has to be the same. Sorry, just a bit late. That's okay. I was half an hour late in the last session. I have bought the platinum package, but I did not get the bonuses. Uh, they are inside the members area, but just in case you have not been able to locate them, so we will help you with that. In the bonuses section, we have everything. So just message, and we will help you with that. Okay. Can we easily add a section that will allow the customer to select a color under size for physical products? Sorry, I'm asking. Add a section that will allow the customer to select a color under size for physical products. Where exactly, Stuart? Okay, there's so many questions. So, Danny, we have the blog option with the inside the marketplace with the option to advertise it using SEO, right? So that is something that is already there. So that is where you can put out your content and put out your keywords in there, right? And that will help you in SEO. At the same time, we will have that meta settings, right? So that will something that will help you. Please show me how to change the position of the about me settings. You can simply change it. Okay, let me see there quickly. Can we add just a straight HTML page into MarketPresso? That is something that we have acknowledged, and that is something that we are adding. So we will provide you with the option to add uh, name in the menu, and that is something that you can redirect to a different URL. So that is something that we are adding. While removing footer, the link privacy etc. are removed. No, that is not true. Uh, I did it yesterday as well. It was working. So both the queries are from the customized page section. So let me just open that. Okay, so somebody was asking how to scroll the about me section. So this is how you do it. Simply click over here and then it has gone up, right? So that's how you do it. At the same time, if you want to change this footer, simply come over here and no need to touch the privacy policy things. No need to touch over here. No need to touch the TNC. And yeah, simply change this. All rights reserved. So that won't affect your privacy policy and any other thing, right? Simply click on save and that won't affect anything over here. Can online courses be set up as a service, and is it possible to take recurring payments in subscription? So recurring payments is something that is we are coming up with for sure. There are some people who want to offer even physical products as recurring products. For example, the companies like Beardo, who offer the shaving kit and everything, and they take a recurring payment for the services. So yes, so that is something that we are coming up with. And about the online courses, for online courses, there is a platform by the name Everlisten already. So that is something that you should be looking at because that specializes in that same thing, having your in-house members area and all sorts of advanced things. So that is what it specializes on, right? Again, Noor, I just showed you, right? Uh, Michelle, you just need to contact him. In fact, if you have purchased through his link, so in the customer.jvizu.com section, you would see the link for the bonuses from the affiliate right over there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, Mike, taking up your suggestion, all right. The copyright info on the footer keeps going back to MarketPresso. So every time I refresh the page, even though I get the message that saving is successful, 1 second. Let me refresh over here, right? I guess what you are saying is this. So we have it over here, and the MarketPresso is not here, right? But still, I take your opinion just in case if anything like that is happening because I have not seen that, and even when it came in the group, I even responded with the video. But just in case if anything like that is happening, maybe because of some uh, thing that we are ignoring. I don't know, right? So if you can give us a screen record video, then we will be able to take care of it, right? Because in I notice, and that too right now in the live webinar, I also showed, right? I don't think anything like that is happening. So please share a live video with us, okay? Karthik would be able to ask this question, but I guess the answer is 100% yes. If you already have a CNAME record on a domain, can you create another one to point to your software? So yeah, you can
Yes,
add.
yes, you can. C names are multiple names. So let's say if you are using your domain for say a product like Everlisten, right? So you will have members dot your domain name.com pointed to Everlisten. Now, if you want to point market dot your domain name.com to your MarketPresso subdomain, you can. So definitely multiple CNAMEs are possible. A lot of customers are suggesting uh, to use A records. I'll tell you what the issue is with A records, right? Right now, in terms of CNAME mapping, we're facing a small issue in terms of SSL redirects, which we are currently looking at. As soon as it's done, I'll give you a update on that, and we will also do step-by-step instructions on how to use your main fully qualified domain name to your marketplace. So let's say if my domain name is karthikramani.com and you want to point it to the marketplace, you can. Right now, a subdomain is working, the main domain is not working. So I've been getting all sort of suggestions that you should do A records. In terms of DNS, I've been actively knowing what happens in the backend when you point a record or a DNS. So if we do an A record, that's right now, even right now for a fully qualified domain, an A record would work. But the problem is with A record is the same question that you asked. You cannot, if once you point your A record to an IP address, then once you point it to us, then you will not be able to use your domain name for anything else like hosting a blog or anything that you want on your different subdomains. You can't. So that's why you need to do this through CNAME mapping so that you can use multiple subdomains or main domain and different things. So once we do this upgrade, we'll do a video in the group and we'll also update in the knowledge base so you have step-by-step instructions.
Yeah. Karthik, Alex over here, he was asking that what Amazon Cloud we are using. what level of Amazon cloud we are using.
Okay, so this main thing is for Amazon, we use for certain CDNs and certain scripts hosting, we are using CloudFront. But the main thing, the whole site is done using Laravel framework, and it's residing on a dedicated server.
And then
The whole Laravel framework resides on the dedicated server.
yeah, and then we have 4 levels of backup already there. So that is something that will help you. I mean,
Yeah.
that
So
is something that will keep the site and your marketplaces and your databases evergreen. So you never need to worry about it.
yeah, in terms of backup or in terms of data security, they are like fully covered. In terms of, as we've already posted in the group, the first backup is the Guardian backup. So this is mainly for hardware failures. In case, what if my hard drive fails? It's a highly unlikely case that would happen, but we have Guardian backups, which is happening on a continuous basis, and we would be able to restore to a new hard drive in case that happens. And then we have database backups, which auto runs every 15 minutes, and that database backup is on a third party site. So it's called CodeGuard. So anytime from CodeGuard, in less than 10 minutes, we can restore a database in case any issues happens with the database. And the third is the manual backup that we have. And with the manual backups, we do daily manual backups so that we have more control, and it's stored locally. And then the fourth one is the secondary hard drive, which is the clone of the main SSD that we have, and all the data in the main drive is cloned to the secondary drive for in case of hardware failures again. So these are the 4 levels of backups that we have.
Okay, so Alex, coming to your question, is it possible to create a marketplace that is a booking engine for services in my local community? In other words, when someone purchases, they are sent a PDF on content instructions. So, yes, Alex, you can do that. So, see, we have this notifications option over here, right? So, inside the notifications, let's suppose you add something as a service, right? And inside that particular service, go to the notifications, and now inside the purchase message, and we have the delivery message. So you can add the link to the PDF in the purchase message or the delivery message, the way you like, right? So you can uh, add the link, you can hyperlink it, and that way you can deliver the PDF. So otherwise, we can add products. You mentioned we can add commercial license products. Similarly, can we add some high ticket training products in the marketplace? So Shrikant, it is totally up to you, right? Whatever you want to add, we don't limit you on the basis of amount or anything. So add as many services at whatever ticket price. That is totally up to you. Will HTML implement to the MP? Uh, Again, this is something that we have not yet discussed. Uh, so see, I mentioned in the last webinar that after the launch, we are going to share with you a link for the feature request, and that is where we will add all the features requests. So you will have the option to add all the feature requests, and you will also have the option to upvote a feature request. So the feature request that is getting the maximum number of upvotes, that is something that we would go ahead and implement. Do you have videos on the app functionality after you create your first marketplace? Perry, please do this. Go to the Facebook group. I've already shared the link with you. And so this is the link for the Facebook group. And we did a Facebook Live yesterday. Over there, Karthik showed this, how to use your mobile application and how do you use that. So you will get an idea. Okay. Okay, great. How do we back up the marketplace we make? You don't need to. Karthik just answered. We have the backup, 4 level backup, so you don't need to worry about it. What is the difference from elite, commercial, and agency premium? Okay, So Barry, see, here's the thing. Sorry, Troy. Troy, see, here's the thing. With the elite commercial license, what you are doing is, let's suppose I am the elite commercial owner, and you are the local business, for example, and I have sold you a marketplace. So I would have your branding and everything, but the MarketPresso software access remains with me. So I will be the one who will be managing your account, right? But with the agency license, what you can do is, what I can do is, I can give you the access to the backend. I can first thing is I am setting up your marketplace, plus I'm also giving you the backend access. So that way, the your customer, your client will have complete control, right? So that is the meaning of this. And with agency, what you can do is, now since you are giving them the access to the complete platform, and here's a suggestion, by the way, wrap it up. Okay, give them the software access, also wrap it up with the done for you service. Tell them that you are going to be the one who is going to set up a marketplace for them, and then you can charge them a higher amount. Okay, so let's say $5,000. So yeah, so that is the way you should do it. So this is the difference. Okay, Karthik, are you on your system?
No, on my phone.
Okay, okay. Can list home service business like painters, electricians. What is the last thing that you will need? I mean, with respect to the delivery, because if you are selling a service, and let's suppose a painter, for example, you mentioned painter. So if you have received a order for painting, so yes, send them a message after the payment, or after the order, that we have received your order, and then the delivery has to be done physically, right? I mean, the service delivery has to be done physically. So I don't see any reason why it cannot be done, right? Can the marketplace also use later like a platform, booking.com? Thorsten, I'm not sure what you are asking. So if you can elaborate that, I will be able to help you with that. Is the app also white label? Yes, app is also white label. So the app, we have it with the name of my marketplace. So the welcome screen says welcome to my marketplace. So ultimately it's a non-branded name. So you can claim it, right? That is great. Thank you. So are database communications emails held in the cloud within the system or managed through Google? Um, Database communication held in the cloud in the system. So Karthik would know that.
What was the question again, Saurabh?
Are database communication emails held in the cloud within the system or managed through Google?
So I mean, we don't store any of the uh, data, and I mean, all the communications goes through like license emails. Everything goes through an SMTP provider, which is Mailgun that we use. And are they asking about the communication between the buyer and the seller?
Yes.
Okay, so the communication between the buyer and the server is still stored in our MySQL database on the dedicated server.
Okay. So I guess you have your answer, right? So with respect to the communication between you and your customer, that will happen through SMTP. So we are not storing that. But between you and us, yes, of course, we are storing that. Can we sell digitally downloadable products such as ebooks and audiobooks in a marketplace? The answer is 100% yes. Just like I showed you right now, in the purchase message right over here, you can give them the link for the downloadable link of your ebook, of your audiobook, and that is how you can easily sell it, right? Okay, Alex, again, this is not something that we have discussed. So again, I cannot say anything about this right now. So what Alex is asking for is he wants advertising spaces inside his marketplace. So we have not discussed it right now, but this is not something that we cannot do. We can do it, right, based on the priority. Because right now the priority that we have are things like payment gateway integration. Because a lot of people from different countries, they are not able to use it yet because of the payment gateways. So that is the number one priority. Plus the CNAME setting with the SSL and everything. So that is something. So there are a few priorities, but based on the upvotes, we'll be able to add more things, right? Can I add my own chatbot code to greet people? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So let me show you, okay? 1 second. So this is the sales page for MarketPresso, right? Now, over here, if you will notice, just a moment. Yeah, if you will notice that I have added this Facebook uh, plugin over here. I mean, this is the messenger chatbot over here, right? So basically, your customers or our customers can communicate with us using Messenger. I always prefer adding the Messenger code. I will tell you why. Because it helps them remind them about our brand, which is available with the help of a Facebook page. Second thing is that it builds my messenger list to which I can remarket later, right? So ultimately, that is one of the biggest things. And the third thing is that it is solving the purpose of being a chatbot, right? We can add agents over here and all that. I use this product by the name ManyChat. So I use this product by the name ManyChat, and it is how much? $10 a month, and it gives me all sorts of flexibilities to use inside my sales pages. So what you can do is you can take a subscription, and then coming back over here, I showed you today how you can add the codes inside your marketplace. So you can simply add the code for ManyChat inside your marketplace. So that way you can have your own chatbot over here, right? So when building this, should I just use the step-by-step training in the members area? Yes. Michelle says, did you say that if you have a domain point somewhere else, that I can use that same domain as a subdomain for my marketplace? Yes, Michelle. So this is what exactly we are doing with CNAME, right? So you can have your main domain, for example, michelle.com for some other purpose, and then you can have, let's suppose, marketplace.michelle.com for some other purpose. So you can play around with the settings. Alex, just doing it ASAP, right? Will be able to create a marketplace in a subdomain of my main domain, or only works for a custom domain? I just answered, right? For mobile app, for marketplace, for we need to give the link. But if we give the QR code of marketplace link, so app can scan that QR code, it will go to the marketplace. That will be mind-blowing feature. I guess that's not difficult. That in fact that is something that can also be done using the third-party tools. So that is something that can easily be done. Kikogota, Karthik is the co-founder of Everlesson, which is a uh, what do you call it? Yeah, coaching platform, right? So we will have integration with that. Is there a listing for the short codes with the purchase and delivery messages? So the short codes which are important and which we felt are required, we have already added it, right? So dear buyer name, delivery time, market URL, and seller name. So these are the only short codes that we have, and we have already added it over here, right? Could this work then for the artist who sells both art downloads, paintings, and tuition? Paintings and okay, so paintings, how are you gonna deliver the painting? Painting delivery has to be done manually, and you can directly send them the receipt that yes, you have received the order, right? Download is something that I have already shown that yes, you can do that. And then for tuition, you will need a coaching platform, right? This is not a coaching platform. When I sign in, it states that elite commercial, which means I don't have the functionality. How do I access agency premium? So I believe that you have not yet purchased it. So this is the link for the agency. And as soon as you upgrade to agency, you will receive the access inside your marketplace, inside your MarketPresso account. A customer can book maybe a apartment as a product. Ultimately, if the thank you message solves your purpose, then yes, right? And on top of it, we also integrate with your autoresponders. So from your autoresponders, plus you will also receive their phone number. Then you can easily take the follow up with everything that you are looking for, right? If there is anything that we can help you with, which will make the process become smooth, so you can let us know, right? If my client wants to use Android app to log in with their accounts, they need to download this marketplace app. Yes, absolutely. GDPR is covered. Yes, it is covered. So in the uh, footer section, let me open one sample marketplace. Yeah, so in the footer, we have this privacy policy and terms and conditions. This is something that you can customize from the page settings, okay? So over here, you can either give a link, a URL to your company privacy policy page, which is already there, or you can directly add the content and it will load as the privacy policy pop-up right over here, right? So I have not added any content, but it will load over here. So that way we are GDPR covered, right? Can you rearrange the order of services and categories once they are added? Yes, I just showed in this webinar. So yes, you can do that. You just need to drag up and down. Can you show how to upload a video to a service offering? So Karthik, we were working on adding the video feature, right? So is it done? I
Yeah, it's
think the
already added. It's
yeah,
already
yeah,
added. You can put your URL and it'll work.
okay, okay. Yeah, I saw the option, but I did not test it because it went live only yesterday.
No, no, no. It's working, and a lot of people have started using it.
Okay, great. So yeah, right over here you have the option of adding the video as well as the audio. So you can use it over here. What we should be doing is, Karthik, as soon as we make an update, we should send him the email that this is something that we have added, or and the Facebook post, so that will keep them in the loop.
Yes, yes. We're
So
maintaining
yes,
an internal change log. What we'll do is I'm checking if we can make some of the change logs public so that we can have a public place with roadmap and the changes as well.
you know what, Karthik, let's do this. I have that tool. So what it does, it adds a notification bar inside the members area, and that is where we can add, we can have a notification tab over here, and this is where we can send notifications and all the recent updates as well as video and messages as well. So we will
Okay,
discuss after the session.
okay, okay, sure. That'll be
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah. And yes, okay. So this is a message to everyone who is watching the webinar. This is a humble request that if you have any support related query, then ask it to the raise the support ticket at the support portal. Let me just share the link with you, because what is happening is we are receiving the same query in the Facebook group and then in the support portal. So again, it is taking twice the amount of time, right? Because in the Facebook group, we cannot leave it open because it does not leave a good impression, because new customers keep joining in. So we are taking care of same query twice. So please redirect all your support queries to the support ticket. It will save our time, right? And leave the Facebook group for the purpose of discussions and the growth and all that, and all the support related things. Please redirect them to the support portal, right? Okay, Gina, no worries. Can you tell me what software you are using to show a pop on the bottom for recent purchase on the MarketPresso funnel page? Okay, yeah. So I'm using this product by the name Let Convert, and this is from a very good friend of mine, Vipul from Latex. So if you are looking for it, then again we can add it as a recommended product. We will create a complete set of loop and a complete vault which will add all the recommended products. Could you confirm again what would be the position about selling physical products? Could we achieve that? We already have the option of adding physical products, but the marketplace will be different for physical products. So this is products and this is services, right? How do we add a new notification? Since the okay, so in the backend, is it? In the backend, we don't have it yet. I mean, we have already given the delivery notification and the notification for order. Now, the next thing that you can do is go inside your messaging panel, right? Just in case if you want to add a specific message for a specific customer, so you can come back over here. So we already have the delivery and purchase notification, and then you can compose a message. If you want to send it to a specific customer, you can compose a message and then you can send it to them right from here, right? And it will go inside their notification right over here, and also they will receive the email. Greg, Karthik just mentioned, right? So let me just see, because honestly, even I have not tested it. I was again in the middle of the launch, so it was just this feature just was just released yesterday. So let me quickly just do it right in front of you. Okay, so the video type is, let's suppose, Vimeo, and let me quickly go to my Vimeo account. Okay, so let's suppose if I want to add a particular video, let me pick up uh, okay, yeah, this video, let's suppose. So I just need to add the Vimeo URL, right? And let's suppose I need to add the poster image for it. So I can add it over here. Let me quickly add a poster image. Let's suppose just for random purpose, right? I'm adding this image, and the title would be, let's suppose, XYZ, and let me click on save, right? So I just added a video over there. Okay, so which particular service is this? This is create awesome videos, video marketing services, and let's go to this marketplace. Yeah, so Karthik is not appearing yet. Slideshow videos. Let me see one more time. Okay, okay, now we have it.
Yeah, I think once you save it, it will be there.
Yeah, then we also need to insert it, right?
Yeah, you have to insert it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where the customers would be confused. I I remember this thing from Ever Lesson, so that is why it quickly reminded me that I need to insert. Yeah, so we have the video over here, right? And I can play the voice and everything. Yeah, so I hope we know it right. Okay, so I'm unable to access my agency and mobile app. How do I become a GE partner since I've already purchased all of the product updates? Why are you not able to access your agency and mobile app? The you would have already received the link inside. I mean the access inside your members area. So over here, if you are a mobile app customer, you have the mobile app link right over here, and then the agency access you are going to receive in the first week of March, just like we mentioned, right? Can one service be associated with more than one category? Yes, yes, you can do that. Can we create marketplace like toys, travels, and holidays where we can list many holiday slash tour packages and customers can book them? So what exactly are you trying to do? Is it like the booking portals where the booking also gets transferred to the airlines directly? So that is something that we do not do. But if you just want to receive the order in your private company, then yes, of course you can do that. Can we reorder the categories on the menu? Categories as in, you mean to say this, that you want to bring something up or down, is it? Yes, the video function is there, but you can't upload the video. You can only post a link unless this has changed now. Yes, of course, you cannot upload the video. We don't want to upload the heavy videos on the servers over here. It would drastically impact. So we have already given you the link of Vimeo and all the other places. You can simply add the links over here, right? You guys are doing a great job. Thanks. Most welcome. Can I change my email later, please? Let me know. That is something that I am seeing this for the very first time. So honestly, we have not discussed yet. Uh, Again, we can discuss it, but and only then I can tell you, right? Kikokota, I would suggest that you send a support request, and they would be able to help you, right? What is your response time for tickets? So okay, so our response time for tickets is maximum turnaround time is 24 hours. Now, if there is a thing which is going to take some time, so and we have to work on it, then of course the resolve will take some time. But you can be assured that you will receive the first reply within the first 24 hours for sure. And in many cases, the if the resolve is real quick, then we are able to do it right then and there. Recommended product vault is a good option. Bravo. Yes. Okay. When add the video in media, you have to embed or can I upload the? Yes, you have to embed or you can give directly give the link. Can we as the marketplace owner send mass notification message to everyone, sellers and buyers? So again, you have the database, right? You can connect all the sellers and buyers in your autoresponder account, create separate list for them and send them the notification from there, right? Because the autoresponder companies and all those companies, they are the ones who specialize in doing that, right? So that is something that you can do directly from there. Ryan, I just showed you, right? Can I embed a video in the about us section? We don't have it yet, but again, I think that is a good suggestion. A few people would like to do that, and even I would like to have a video over here. That's a very good suggestion. So again, please add the suggestion in the post request feature that we will add, and definitely. Yes, Perry, I looked at it later. I'm getting error 500 when trying to add video to the media library using the exact process you demonstrated. What could be the problem? Greg, maybe some cache issue at your end. So if you can try it in the incognito mode, then it will help. I was told that I cannot access until March. Yes, strategic. What's your name? It says strategic support. I want to talk to a real human being. So yes, the access for agency you will only get it in the first week of March. Could you please demo the mobile app? Okay, so two problems over here. First thing is that the app demo we have already added inside the members area. Sorry, in the Facebook Live. So that is something which is already there. So this will save some time. When you will go to the Facebook group and watch the Facebook Live, you will see the app demo. And the second problem is that I don't have an Android phone and the app is as of now approved for Android. So as it is, I cannot show it to you right now. I tried the link and it did not work. Ryan, which link? It would. You just saw the procedure, right? Super job. Thank you. I have purchased all. Kikogota, I just replied, right? And Kikogota and everyone else, small request that please send one question only once because I'm, scrolling down one by one and there are a few questions which are coming up time and time and time again. Okay. Would be useful to create a marketplace for services and products specifically for coaches only. Yes, definitely. For coaches only, I mean, again, it is totally your choice for whom you want to create a marketplace, right? So you can do it even now. Hi, sorry, I was too late. Yes, Joachim. Yes, you are late. You are not allowed to be late from the next time onwards. Did you record the webinar? Yes, it is recorded. Success, I was able to add my video now. It is working. Thank you very much. Okay, great. So we have a mini win over here, right? I believe in the principle of having a mini win daily. Every day we should have a mini win. I mean, doing something new, even though it is very small, but we doing something new that helps us get the mini win, whatever it is, right? What am I doing wrong? My services does not show when you click the homepage category tab, example, graphics and design, does not show my created services. Sheila, there can be two things that you might be doing wrong. So the first thing is that once you have created the service, So you need to click on this small button over here, and this is how the service will be visible in the home page. Okay. So for example, yeah, so all the services are in green over here. And if I come to this marketplace, let me just show you real quick. Okay. You will notice that there are 5 services, right? But if I go to the backend and let's suppose I remove this and then I refresh this, you will see that the service is not there anymore. Yeah, over here. So this is the setting that you need to do. At the same time, it is possible that what you are talking about is that inside the category, the service is not visible, right? So in that case, what you need to do is, for example, if you will see that in this category, we have the services visible. So to make the services visible inside a category, what you need to do is you need to click on the service. Make sure you have already created the categories and then you assign the service to the category. In this particular marketplace, we have only one category, so that's why it's showing just one category over here, but you need to assign the service to a category. All right. I hope that answers your question. I had agency license. Do I have features like pro license or do I need to purchase the pro license too? Alex, for getting the pro license features, you need to purchase that, right? This is the link for the pro license, and let me quickly share it with you over here. What are the dimensions for the banner? I would like to create my own. Uh, 1 second. Okay, so sorry about that. We have not added the dimension over here, right? I will add the dimension over here. So we will mention it over here. Let me quickly make a note of it. We'll mention it over here. When we add digital products, can we redirect from the marketplace? Redirect as in, Shrikant, what exactly do you mean by redirect? I mean, where exactly do you want to redirect and from where exactly? Thank you. Great content. Looking forward to your growth. Great job. Thank you so much, Mike. Hi from Scotland, UK. Amazing platform. So excited by all the possibilities. What's the process of using a custom domain? Do I have to first establish my marketplace on the MarketPresso subdomain or not? So basically, when you create a marketplace, it is automatically created on the subdomain, and then you can, using the CNAME feature, you can easily customize it on your, add it to your custom domain, right? So just give us 1 more day because we are figuring out the solution for CNAME along with the uh, uh, SSL along with the uh, option that the slash home should not be visible. So we already have the CNAME thing, right? But just a minor hiccup is there. So allow us 1 more day for that. All right, great. Looking forward to setting up the first marketplace. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Get your first mini win for today, right? Can Google be used for databases rather than separate autoresponders? Uh, Again, you can use Google, but here's the thing that if you want to send out the email to them, then automatically you will need an autoresponder, right? Otherwise, we already have this. We already have this. You can see all your customers over here. You can see all your subscribers over here. So if this is the thing that you are looking for, then you don't even need Google, right? Can I sell ebooks as products? 100%. Just like I mentioned before, in the purchase notification, give the link for that for the ebook delivery, right? Thank you, great help, most welcome. Is there any way to allow other sellers to register and put up their services right now, or do we have to wait until the agency is accessible? Yes, that is a feature, right? And that is something that will be available with the agency license. But will my users be automatically subscribed in my list, or they need to manually go to the main page of my marketplace and put in their email? Yes, they will be automatically subscribed to your list. Did you say where a newbie starts? Philip, I guess what you are saying is where you should start, right? So basically, if you are a newbie, so basically start creating your first marketplace. So that is the basic thing that we should be doing, and then move to the other things, right? At least create a first marketplace with the very good first impression. Can we put iframe code for a video in the about us section? I have not tried that personally. You can try that. You can embed a code. I am not sure about iframing. Is it possible to change the default currency from USD? So Darren, we have discussed that, and that is something that we will be doing. Okay, so don't worry about that. That is something that is already on the agenda. Hi Tom, how are you doing? Thank you for the great product, guys. Thank you so much. Most welcome. So, could you end up with a service being the only one in a specific market? Uh, with a service, yes, you can do that. You can have only one service. I mean, if you have a premium service and that is the only service that you want to sell, I mean, why not, right? Can we add footer menus in our marketplace? Varun, we will add that. Okay, so Dhanraj, we are going to have a training for that. Okay, the first thing is setting up your marketplace with the good first impression. Okay, uh, my mini win is new haircuts for me and my daughter. Yeah, that's nice. I also need to get a haircut after the launch. I guess I am saying the actual tab, graphic and design tab on top of the page. Uh, Actual tab, graphic and design tab on top of the page. 1 second. This is what you are saying, right? This is what you are referring to. So you can change this in the customized page settings, right? I just went inside the customized page setting. You can upload an image over here and then you can change it. What is the function of the tags? So tag is basically uh, it is like in the let's suppose in Fiverr, what happens is that or even in WordPress for that matter, you can add a backend tag. It's like for example, if there is a service, and for example, if I have written a blog in WordPress and I can give it a tag that WordPress blog is related to Facebook marketing, ads, and ROI and all that. So basically, it sends out the tags in the backend, and it also helps in Google with respect to Google indexing that these are the tags that I have added inside my service, right, or inside my blog. So this is exactly what the main feature of the tag is. Right now, the way it is working is it is associating a service with another service, but this is the thing that is going to be added in the near future. So meaning to say that instead of offering service base, I can create a marketplace similar to Warrior Plus or JVZoo, meaning I load invite course creators, vendors, and etc. to advertise their course. Would you be able to enlighten me a little about how to go about what I have asked? Okay, so Raziel, for with respect to the product delivery, if it is a digital download, yes, you can do that. If it is let's suppose something that you will be delivering via autoresponder, yes, you can do that. But if it is something in which you want to create a give a course level access, then of course you need specialized platforms for that, right? So ultimately the access has to go from somewhere. So Everlisten is a platform for that. And we don't have any affiliate management portal, by the way. So how do you plan to do something like this over here? Why in the categories there is no space between the services, like between 1 to 5 you just showed? I think this is a bug. I'm not sure what you're asking for. Let me go inside the category. We have proper spacing over here, right? There is no bug over here. Why is there two featured in the customized page? Okay, so we have two featured options. By the way, let me just show you, because some people might get confused. I guess we were there. Okay, so we have one featured option over here and second featured option over here. So the idea is that with one featured option, you show the services, and with the second featured option, you show the categories. So that is what the idea is. So we have popular services, popular categories. So that is what you can show, and that is what you can select. That in the featured section that is above, what do you want to show, whether the services or the categories? And basically you can choose what to show. And then just remember that you need to click on that small green button to make sure that the service is visible in the home page. Okay. Yes, Joachim, we just discussed that, and I've already added it to my notes, adding some more links in the footer. So yeah, we will go about it. Okay. Can we change the background color and text color of sections such as header, about, testimonial? Yes, you can do that. Do you see this background settings? You can even add an image over here. So I have selected the featured section. So of the featured section, you can change the color. Let's quickly do that. For example, this, right? So you can change the color. Let's try to make it a little better. Okay. How about this? Yeah, so you can do that, and you can even add an image in the background. So the answer is yes. Exit redirect. Okay. You can add it because we have not discussed it yet, right? For download of the product, we just discussed that, right? If we create banner, can we just upload, because I'm not sure how to get an URL from Canva? Yes, you have the option of uploading only. For the banner, you don't need to wait a sec. Over here, you have the option of upload. And by the way, we have the size mentioned over here, 1900 by 500. So we have the size over here. So this is the minimum size, and you can also have it up to 1900 by 1000. Okay. So I will take it down from my notes. So you already have been given the dimension. Can MarketPresso website be found by SEO? Do we have access to meta and schema to input into? Yes, we have access to meta. We are giving that. I am not sure about schema, so Karthik would be able to answer that. Can one service be associated with more than one category? Yes. Can you cover the bump up option? Yes, and I really like that option because that is something which is the one of the biggest uh, section over here in terms of adding the revenue to the marketplace. So you can add quick bump up. For example, let's suppose we have added additional revision, color correction, extra fast 1 day delivery. For example, let's say I write down something like this. Uh, HD quality 1080 output, right? Something like this. And I can add the image if I want. And say, let's suppose I give the price to be, set the price to be $30, and a quick random message over here, right? Let me click on save. Now what I can do is I can go back to the marketplace. See, once you have created something, just make sure that you add it to a service, okay? Then you go inside the service, which is intro and outro video, and select the bump up. So this is what we created just now, right? Then you assign a bump up. And now when you come to this particular service, and let's suppose you go inside intro and outro videos, let's click on proceed. Yeah, do you see this HD quality 1080 output? The price of this video is $30. And if I click over here, the price goes up automatically, it is $60. So this is how the bump up works. All right. By the way, you do already have the recommended image size for the header on the side. Okay, yeah. Are we allowed to use a custom autoresponder? If yes, how do we place the autoresponder HTML code? It's easy over here. You simply need to come over here. And then once you click over here, you need to select the autoresponder section. And over here, you can select the HTML copy paste. If you have the HTML copy paste from one of these services, otherwise you select on the others option and simply add the HTML code over here. So that is how you can simply add the your own autoresponder. By the way, I guess a lot of helpful questions have already been asked and a lot of helpful answers have already been delivered, right? I guess the training is going in the right direction. Is it? Give me a yes if you think so, or give me a high five if you think so. All right, great. So let me just see all the other things. Okay. So, Michelle, what do you exactly mean by portrait commission service? If you can elaborate, then I will be able to answer. So, Razel, you want to email the? Yes, I just showed you, right? You cannot email them, but you can directly send them the notification from the messaging section over here. So you can select the you can add any email ID. For example, when you click on compose, and if you want to send them a message, so you can write down the email ID over here and then select the marketplace from where the message would be going. Select the subject line and click on send. So that is how you can send anybody a message from right inside your marketplace. It will be sent to them inside their messaging tab over here, and then they will also receive an email about it. Okay, so Alex, let's have a look over here. And if that is the case, so we will get it corrected. Okay, let's have a look over here. Okay, so this is what you are referring to, right? We don't have any space over here. Okay, let me quickly refresh this. And if this is the case, then I will get it sorted. Okay. Okay, yeah. So that's a good note. Nankishore, just log in and there you will have all the bonuses, right? Will there be a search form to search services or products? Yes, we are doing that. Let me also write it down over here. So yes, we will have it. In fact, this is something that was supposed to be added, but then I guess it got skipped. So this is something that we were already planning to add. Can I add JS script in the retargeting code boxes? That is for a live chat, something like, yeah, you can do that. We just talked about it in the session. The professional services and the popular services are exactly the same. How do I separate them? Juha, yeah, Barry. Barry, see, here's the thing. Over here, what you can do is in one of the featured section, you select the category. Okay, you select the category, and then in another section, you select the uh, so sorry, what I'm doing. Yeah, so in the another section, what you should be doing is you should be selecting the services. So that is why both the sections, that is how both the sections will become different. All right. So when you go over here, all right, let's have a look at this marketplace. Okay. And let's come back to the home page. So if you will notice in this particular marketplace, we only have the professional services, but we don't have the category section, right? Now, have a look over here. In the second section, I can select the categories, right? And can select, for example, top categories, something like this, right? And this is enabled. And then in the second section, I can select the services and then I can have the popular services. So in one of the featured section, now I have services, and in another featured section, now I have the categories, right? And now if I go ahead and click on save, and now let's refresh the marketplace. So we have the about section, we have the popular services. We don't have the category visible over here right now. That could be because the category we have not yet enabled it to be visible in the home page. So one second, let's go to this. We have the category over here and we need to enable it over here, right? And now when you will refresh this, so your category would be visible. So basically the we have given the featured option twice because of this reason. All right, do you see this? We have the category over here and then we have the services over here. I don't know why this image is not visible, but again, you don't need to worry about it because it may be because the image dimension is wrong. So that could be the reason. Or maybe the image is not at all over there. Let me check. Yeah, we don't have any image over here, right? Let's suppose if I add this image and save it. So again, this is a sample marketplace, right? So we have not done all the customizations and everything. Yeah, we have the image now, right? So ultimately the features are right over there. You just need to uh, select or select the options. Juha says, is there something that I have to do in order to make create account to work? I cannot get in working in any of my devices in any browser. I have tried like 10 different browsers. Yes, I have disabled ad block and other pages. I just want to know, is the feature yet implemented? Juha, what exactly is there something that I have to do in order to make register, create account to work? For example, if this is a marketplace and I want to register over here, I can simply register, for example, saurabh@gmail.com. For example, let me use this. And so as a customer from this marketplace, I have simply created the account, right? So yeah, your customers can create their account just like this. Kikokotha, let's add it for the featured request section because this is something that would require the technical expertise and I need to discuss it from the developers, so I cannot commit to it right now, right? We can add that strategic support. We can add that, right? Contacts and subscribers info be imported, exported. Yeah, we can do that. Where can I do this in my marketplace? Can I create an order form? Again, Michelle, you need to explain this a bit more. Are we allowed to use a custom order responder? I just answered that, right? Progressive questioning useful. Exactly. For SEO, Google's etc. is a site map XML generated. I could not find it. We have it for the blog feature, the site XML. When you go to the blog, once you have created it, you have the option of exporting the sitemap XML in the blog feature. Okay. Where can I do this in my marketplace? Can I create an order for portrait? I draw a custom portrait from customer their photo. Okay. Now I get it. From where can I create a order form? Have for portrait commission, but need customer to fill out before I create the. So what exactly do you want the customer to fill out? Because we have this feature where you can ask for additional details from your customer for a particular service. So when you go inside your service, right? We have this feature of buyer requirement. So you can ask additional questions. For example, if you want to, if your service is selling the portrait, so in that case, you would need their photograph, right? So you can ask for something like this. Please share the link of your photograph. So you can do something like this, and this would be visible to your customers as in the section where they are purchasing your service. All right. So for example, if I go here and let me see for which particular service did I add this slideshow videos. Okay. So if I go inside over here, let me go inside the slideshow videos. And then let's suppose your customer is ordering your portrait painting. And over here, they see this question, your requirements. Please share the link of your photograph. And over here, they can share the link of their Facebook picture or Dropbox link or Google Drive link or whatever, right? They can easily share the link so which you will be able to get the photograph. We don't have the option to bid. Okay, noted. Great. Okay, great. Uh, how does the payment for service work through MarketPresso? It directly comes to your bank account. So whatever PayPal or Stripe integration that you have done, it directly comes to your account. Darren, again, you will have to raise a support request for that, and not the support request, but the feature request, and we can have a look at it over there. Okay. I just want to say it is amazing that you take the time to provide these webinars to actually answer questions and show how to do things. Okay, that's great. I mean, yeah, I think that it is our responsibility, right? Can we use make of some of your services to sell in our marketplace? Uh, we don't offer any services, but there are so many freelancers worldwide, 55 million just in America. So you need to get in touch with them one by one, right? Nothing is going to happen in one day. And then you can definitely add their services, right? And pass on the orders to them whenever the service comes, right? Whenever the order comes. And that is exactly why we have created the agency license. So they will also become loyal to your marketplace and they will automatically receive the order. They will automatically deliver the order and you will be the one who is getting paid and you pay them on a monthly or a weekly or whatever basis, right? So this is something that is a lot of amazing possibilities are available with the agency license, right? My decision to stick with the product so far is I am happy with your customer support. I'm hoping this will continue in the same way after the 30-day refund period. I'm very concerned that you guys will be overwhelmed with customers. What is the plan for you to scale your support over the next 3 to 6 months? Alex, see, we are taking care of the support the way we can, right? And we have a maximum turnaround time of 24 hours. So that is something that we will always be maintaining. And just in case if we are overshooting that, then we will increase the support team. But we won't go beyond the 24 hours support time. Juha, if you can send us a screen record video of the kind of trouble that you are facing, then we will be able to troubleshoot it for you. Because again, I just showed you in the webinar that I am able to do it easily. So maybe something is wrong, but you need to send us something so that we can have a look at it, right? Could you consider centering the services and testimonials if they are less than 4? Yes, that makes sense. Add 1 or 2 testimonials in the meantime manually, right? I mean, since it is your marketplace, you can add a few testimonials manually. Have to go. Great inspiration from this. Thanks. We'll get a marketplace going. Thanks, guys. And okay, here's the thing. All those who are creating their marketplaces, please share the link in the Facebook group. I want to see the marketplaces that you are creating, right? I would love to have a look at the marketplaces that you are creating. So I would love to see a few marketplaces tonight. Okay. You are doing a great job. I have an appointment with a client, so have to go. Okay, great. Get the client on your marketplace. All right. So the question about accessing a schema as SEO. Yes. So I guess Karthik is not available right now. So if you can ask it in the support portal, so we will be able to answer it. Okay. Can I make an image clickable? Where do you want to make the image clickable? Because as it is, uh, any image that we have, it is already clickable, right? If we click on this, you go inside the services page. So as it is already clickable. Where can we change the word blog in the menu to something else? I have different plan on how to use the pages. Okay, you cannot change it right now, but that is something which is not difficult. So again, we can add it. So a lot of things can be done, right? A lot of things can be done. But again, Alex, this is something which would be we have the priority list, so please be patient, right? We have the priority list, so we will do the things based on the priority, right? For example, adding the video and the audio section inside the media, that was one of the priorities, so that is done. Then payment gateway and CNAME is something which is the priority, so that is what we are looking at. So yes, you will see consistent updates from us, not on a weekly basis, but for the next 1 month, maybe on the daily basis. Greg, you can even now you can book an appointment, right? Even now you can book it and then fix the time manually. Okay, so that is the challenge, right? Fixing the time manually. I came in late. Can we use our own URL? Yes, Steve, you can use your own URL. Uh, uh, we will add the a video for that. So yes, you are late. So we discussed that this thing at least 2 or 3 times. We have discussed this in today's session, and we are trying to make it a little better. So you will hear about it from us maybe tomorrow. Is there a replay? Absolutely. The agency feature sounds great to have other do the fulfillment. I would say that the thing that I have shown in the agency page. But yes, please, everyone, the launch is closing on the 9th of Feb. So any upgrades that you are planning to purchase, please purchase them before the 9th of Feb because after that, the price will be different. I cannot comment right now because we have not planned that it will be increased substantially, or will we make it recurring or whatever. But again, it will be, of course, the price will be increased for sure. So please purchase any upgrades that you plan to purchase before the 9th of February. Okay. And the good thing is that all the purchases are just one time. So that is the amazing thing. So you just need to invest once and you don't need to invest again. So the thing is that, so since you were saying, right, the agency feature sounds great to have others do the fulfillment. Yes. And that is where we would be having a shot at this premium thing, right? Otherwise, we are only trading our time for the work, which is not a good thing, right? For example, all these people, right? All these companies, there are other people who are doing the job for them, and they do not even own a single car. They do not even own a single property. Facebook does not create any content. Alibaba does not carry any stock. Other people are doing it on their platform, and they are taking cut from each and every one. So this is exactly what this means. Other people doing the job, and you take a cut from everyone. Is there a recommended browser to use MarketPresso with, or is it compatible with all the major browsers? Yes, it is compatible with all the major browsers, but again, I always prefer using Chrome because again, it is the most advanced, right? Michael, I asked you to to send me an email for this. If you can send me an email for this, I will be able to help you, right? You already have my email ID. All the emails that you are receiving are from my email ID. So if you can simply send a reply, I will be able to help you. We'll work on it. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Most welcome. I apologize for all the questions. Where do I access my DFI marketplaces? Please, no need to apologize for any questions. Otherwise, what exactly am I sitting here for, right? So your DFI package is right over here. Yes, Tom, we discussed this. We will create a section where we will add the tab for all the updates that we are doing. So you will receive the notifications for all the updates that we are doing. All right. Maybe can consider special price or existing price for users that purchased early access for upgrades after uh, 9th Feb. But again, then how about the customers who are purchasing right now, right? So they are purchasing because it is on a limited time discount. Can I create an order form in the marketplace for customers to fill out when requesting a service in marketplace? Michelle, I just showed you in the session, right? I guess this is sorted, right? In the buyer notification, sorry, in the buyer requirement, you can ask the questionnaire and you can ask as many questions as you like. Lucilla, the answer is that all the agency features will be enabled after 1st of March. So in the first week of March, all the agency features will be enabled. Hi guys, I have to go. Thanks so much for the great support. This is a great product. Thank you so much. What is the process of creating a mobile app for a marketplace? So, by the way, Ketan, good to see you over here. So here's the thing, the mobile app is automatically created for every marketplace. So we have already uploaded a mobile application on Android as well as on iOS. The iOS one is yet to be approved. It will be in the within this week, but so the app is already uploaded on Android and iOS. And as soon as you create a marketplace, the mobile app version is already ready. So the way it works is that the app that we have uploaded in the Android, it has a neutral name. So the name is My Marketplace, and the message says Welcome to My Marketplace. So ultimately, nobody can guess that it is coming from MarketPresso, since it says Welcome to My Marketplace, and then it gives them the link to put a URL. So your customers will be able to put a URL of your marketplace, whether it is, let's suppose, ktan.com, based on your name, right? So as soon as they enter that, they will enter inside your marketplace. So that's simply how they can do it. Is there a replay? I missed the first part. Yes, we do have a replay. I have only just finished work and joined webinar. Will there be a replay? Yes, Keith, we will have a replay. No, don't worry. Okay, got the register login to work in Windows 10, but not in Windows 7. Okay, great. Okay, so this was the last message that I received. So I guess so. When did we start? Okay, 1.5 hours ago, right? So I guess so. If there are more questions, I'm more than happy to answer it, or I will otherwise go back and attend the messages and the launch thing. I have already received some 40 notifications over here, and a few more Skype messages. Where do I go for a link, or how do I get a replay? So all the replays and all the video tutorials we are adding over here, right? One second. Uh, do we have a direct link? No. So just go to the all markets page, and on top of it we have the link for the video tutorials. You click over here, and there you have the URL, marketpresso.com/members/video tutorial. Let me share the link over here, and let me also share the link in the chat box. So this is where we will also upload the training replay of today's session. Okay, right over here we will upload the replay of today's session. I purchased Elite and OTO one yesterday on the Video Remix webinar, but I have not received any info from MarketPresso, my account login, etc. How do I access the software? Could tell me. I should have heard from you by now. Karen, there is a possibility that the message is there inside the spam inbox. So it would be great if you can check your spam box and the message would be over there. Most likely, if you cannot see it in the main folder, or there is a possibility because there was a query today just like this, and we realized that the customer had entered the wrong email ID. So instead of .com, it was .con. So again, it could be because of multiple reasons, but again, the important thing is for you to receive the access. So just in case, if you cannot find it in the just in case if you cannot find it inside the spam box, so this is the link for our support portal. Raise a ticket over there and we will help you right then and there. Any chance you are going to integrate Canva? I don't think that they have integration like that, but we have already integrated Usein, which is a great platform. I use it extensively. Some of the features are really advanced, so I love it, and we have it already. All right, thank you. If I'm selling an ebook, how do I upload it to MarketPresso and my marketplace? And after they pay for it, will they get a download link to access the product? So, Tom, what you can simply do is upload the ebook inside your Google Drive or maybe Dropbox or whatever, right? Upload the ebook over there, and then inside the edit section, sorry, in the notification section of a particular service. So of course, if you are selling ebook as a service, so go to notifications and then copy the link for your ebook and put it right over here in the purchase message. So this is how simply they will receive the ebook link, right? How do I access the mobile app demo in the Facebook group? Mobile app demo is there inside the Facebook group. So simply search for the Facebook Live. Scroll down a bit. That Facebook Live had a decent engagement. Let me also go over there. Yeah, over here, right? We have the Facebook Live. Let me mark it as an announcement. Okay, so now you will be able to see the Facebook Live in one of the top links. So you will be able to see all the announcements over here. And so this is now at top of the on top of the group. Okay, so over here you will be able to see the demo. Easy. Okay, so yeah, so I guess this answers your question, right? All right. So I guess we have taken care of all the questions. Is it legal on Facebook page to post affiliate links or marketplace links? Yes, it is absolutely legal. I mean, just in case the affiliate link is for a particular platform, if the affiliate link is not allowed by Facebook, then they won't allow you to post the affiliate link. Otherwise, legality wise, yes, it is absolutely legal. Or the marketplace link, absolutely. Is there a short code for the delivery of the product? Since the delivery of the ebook or something is not happening through our marketplace, it is being done through an external party, for example, Google Drive. So we cannot have a short link for that, right? You simply add the URL over here and you will be able to deliver it, and your customers will be able to receive the message right inside uh, their message box over here. Okay, so I guess we are good to go. So again, let's uh, add some thing into the group. So how was the session today? I would love to receive some good feedback about the session, just in case if you like the session, right? So I would love to receive some good feedback about the session uh, over here. So I'm sharing the link for the session. If there are any more questions, I'm more than happy to answer it. Otherwise, we can call it a day and then we will schedule a few more sessions, okay? Is it possible to deactivate a marketplace for maintenance? Uh, Deactivate. I'm not sure why would you need to deactivate. We have not thought about it yet. Maybe you can add it as one of the post request features, and then we can have a look at that. Thanks for the training. Most welcome. Confusing. Show me the actual mobile demo link in the Facebook group page. Let me simply copy the link for that Facebook live, right? So that is something that will help you. Okay, so this is the link for that Facebook live. This is a direct link for the Facebook live. Okay, so you can go ahead and watch it over there. Always great. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Most welcome. I really like the session. Okay, that's great. So you need to post it in the Facebook group. Okay. Uh, we have only one comment over here right now. We have like we had around 100 people live. Now we have 55 people. We can have more comments, right? Can you share the discount link for Usign? Canva does have an API, by the way. Okay, great. Discount link for Usign, I will have to talk to them right now. Let me focus on our own launch, and after the launch, we will in the next week we will have the pool of recommended products. Okay, there we will share all the links for you. Learned a lot today. Thanks to everyone for the questions and thank you for the excellent answers. Okay, great, perfect. Thank you for the mobile link. Most welcome. All right, great. So okay, so we can call it a day right now, right? So we can call it a day. Thank you so much for your time, and let's continue doing such sessions, right? And I hope that this would be helpful. By the way, I would love to see a few marketplaces created. So create the marketplaces, post the link in the Facebook group, and I would love to have a look at them, right? Thank you for today's webinar. Most welcome. Always. Most welcome, Oscar. Yes, Kristen. I guess this was your first comment, right? I haven't seen the name until now. All right. So okay. So great. All right. See ya. Bye bye. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be doing more sessions like this for sure. All right. Great. Yeah. Bye.